everybody. I'm Christopher Green. You're watching AMTV, Alternative Media Television. We have a huge breaking news story today. I want you to take this very, very seriously. There is an epic biblical storm headed towards the Carolinas and also the east coast of the United States. They're expecting this to make landfall potentially on Thursday. They just upgraded it to a Category 4. It could be much worse. And as we've seen time and time again, I mean, almost like these biblical events occurring in the United States of America, it seems like people underestimate it. They underestimated and did not heed the warning of Hurricane Harvey out in Texas, which absolutely blasted the area. They underestimated Hurricane Maria. Chad Booksam, our reporter, had reported live on the ground. They underestimated that storm as well, and it blasted Florida. And now I feel gravely that Americans are underestimating the power of this epic biblical storm on its way. And this is developing right now as we speak. I urge all Americans to not only pray for all those involved, but to take precautions right now.
Right now we're looking for water. We've been to Walmart and the shelves are clear. And then we stopped at Walgreens, the shelves were clear. And so we decided we'd bypass the water and come to Lowe's and get batteries.
Store shelves are already being emptied. Food, water, preps, these are all very important. You need to batten down the hatches and or get out of the way of this epic storm if you can, and you need to act now. So call your friends, call your neighbors, call your business associates that live in this area and make sure they are taking this very, very seriously. Hurricane Florence rapidly intensifying, likely to hit North or South Carolina on Thursday and much of the East Coast. There's some satellite images showing the approach from NASA. Florence has rapidly intensified into a dangerous Category 4 hurricane and appears destined to strengthen even further as it heads toward the southeast United States. Florence is likely to make landfall on Thursday evening or Friday morning on the coast of North Carolina or South Carolina, and the odds continue to increase that Florence will stall on Friday and meander near over the coast for several days. We saw this with Harvey again. Much of the damage is caused by rising seawater, flooding. It's water that kills. So you need to keep this in mind. Also a lack of supplies. If people can't get out in time, we've seen this. We saw this with Hurricane Katrina. We saw this in Puerto Rico, how it was devastated. In fact, Puerto Rico has just gotten its electricity back on, and it's been over a year. I think something along that ballpark. So it's something to take very, very seriously. There was an update here at noon. Florence was upgraded to Category 4 strength based on Hurricane Hunter data. Some reports say it could be even worse than that, with winds sustaining of over 130. I've seen as high as 140, 150 potentially miles per hour.
Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. It's Makazar from Trinidad camp. Just want to say a few words. Saying prayers, that we should send out prayers for the brothers in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, all those areas that, that will be affected by the hurricane. Prayers go out to them. Scripture said to pray for them, and even Paul said that, that he kept you in his prayers always. All right, so we had to pray from one another, the Most High, in these times, that he protect his anointed. All right, that he keep them safe. All right, now I speak as a man, but I believe that he saw, because I was watching another video concerning Florence, and they keep bringing up this statement that I can't remember the name of the Edomite that made it, but he said, "Don't waste a good disaster." And I believe that Esau might use disasters like these to implement the RFID chip, especially, when people have to be relocated by the thousands, and they might put them in FEMA shelters. All right? They might use the opportunity to implant the microchip in them, say, hey, you got to take this chip, you got to eat, you got to drink, you got to take this microchip. All right? Just like they're sending these, because I believe it's the HAP machine they use them, because all of a sudden these hurricanes becoming stronger and stronger. All right, just like last year event where they leveled like Dominica, St. Kitts, all these countries, but yet you're not really hearing nothing in the news about them anymore. Hey, for all you know, they could be working out their RFID system and implanting it in these people. All right, they could be doing this. All right, they could be using this event to, you know, to push the microchip. All right, but aside from that, as I said, you know, we had to send our prayers for the brothers that are around these areas. All right, for the elect of the Most High that in these areas, you know, that the Most High protect them and keep them safe. All right. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the faithful and sincere elect. Shalom.